Hello, today is December 2nd and it is a Saturday, and I thought I would pull you in with me today because we have some things that we got to do. But I want to share with you, yesterday it was gorgeous out, Friday, and so we decided to go ahead and go look at Christmas lights. And so I took a little bit of video of that. We actually went to a new place this year, and it costs $10 a carload to get in, but it was really nice. They also had a Santa Claus, a Mrs. Claus, and you could get pictures taken with them. They had a horse and carriage that went around if you wanted to. I think you had to pay a little extra for that, I believe. But it would take you around to see the lights, and you could ride in this horse and carriage. The carriage part of it had like lights going over where you would sit, and it was just so nice. It was a nice place. So let me show you some of the lights that we saw. And then after we went to see the Christmas lights, we decided to run to Walmart last night. And we needed a few things for the house, and we grabbed stocking stuffers while we were there too, which is nice to have that done. And then after we did the lights and ran to Walmart, it was late. So we went ahead and we went through the McDonald's drive-thru and grabbed ourselves a little something to eat. So that's what we did last night. So today we have a little bit of running to do. We need to go to Michael's. I have one thing. Out of all the crafting things that I needed for Crafty Christmas, I need one thing left, and I can make one of my things. And then we're gonna grab Hoagie's deli sandwiches for dinner tonight and just do odds and ends kind of things today. So that's what we're up to. Why is Santa like a thief? Why do they have him like looking? Look, he's got nunchucks. Okay, that's hilarious. Ooh, that could be dangerous. Jason's getting me this because it has a princess crown on it. I like it because it's for a princess. We just left Lifeway Christian bookstore, and Justin used to work there when we first moved here, so he is in their system, and I ended up getting, well, he ended up getting a flyer for the book Audacious by Beth Moore, and it was free. You didn't even have to buy anything to get it, so we came out here and we grabbed that. But now we're by the mall area, and it is crazy out here. Oh my. Okay, we just left the mall area. Wow, wow, wow. We went into Bath and Body Works, and I got a coupon for, I could get a free item, and then I got another coupon and I could get 20% off from my whole purchase. And so we got up there, well, the lines, I am not even exaggerating, we were elbow to elbow how they had the lines. It was so ridiculous, and it was packed. I mean, you could not get a stroller in there or anything. It was that bad. So we get up there and she checks us out, and I could get another, they were having a sale on the shower gels and the body sprays, and she said it would be a better deal if I went ahead and I got, you know, 2 of each. And I said, well, I just want the body spray, the gingerbread latte body spray. And she rung me up the soap because she didn't think they had any more body spray. I got up to the front and they did have the body spray, so I had to go through the whole thing again and exchange it. Oh man, I told Jason, I'm like, next year we're gonna know not to go on the weekend, because that was horrible. They were having a candle sale this weekend, and their candles were, I think, $8.50 for a 3-wick candle, so that was a good deal. And people were in there with just like tons of candles they were buying at one time. Some of them had 2 carriers full of candles. It was crazy. So okay, now we're just, you know, we are on our way to Michael's, because like I said earlier, there was one item I needed to grab for a craft, and so we're gonna go grab that. Okay, I went into Michael's to find that one thing that we hadn't got, and of course they didn't have what we were looking for, so I kind of grabbed a few different items to try to make up for that one. You know, have you ever done that when you're crafting? You're like, okay, let's try to make something work. So I'm really hoping it turns out. Yeah. Anyway, so we did that, and now we just left Hoagie's, and we grabbed, me and Jay and Tim, a cheesesteak sandwich, and Justin wanted cheddars tonight for dinner, so that's where we're at right now, grabbing them cheddars for dinner. And then we're heading home, and me and Jason are going to watch a movie, and probably it'll be a Christmas movie. Let me show you what I got at Bath and Body. So I grabbed a gingerbread latte. The soap, oh my, does this stuff smell good. This has Santa's gingerbread, frosted pear, brown sugar, vanilla latte, and whipped cream are the scents that are in this one. Then I got winter candy apple. I love this scent. I actually have the body spray too to it, and I love that one. Okay, the scents in this one is red apple, winter rose petals, candied orange, maple leaf, and fresh cinnamon. And then because I like the scent so much, I grabbed a gingerbread latte body spray. And then this, I think they said this is new this year. It's a frosted coconut snowball. Oh my, does this smell so good. I grabbed the body spray, but they did not have any more of the shower gel left. So I might check it out online and see if they had the shower gel online. And that's what I got at Bath and Body. Today is Sunday, December 3rd, and this is what I did today. In the morning, I decided to put together a breakfast casserole. Oh, and don't worry, this will be coming up in the future, I can guarantee. I did a face mask, and while the face mask was setting, I went ahead and I washed my makeup brushes. Later in the afternoon, I ended up working on my crafty Christmas craft. And then I had a huge mess to clean up from all the Epsom salt and glitter. And so I needed to get at that and vacuum. there. It is December 4th, Monday. I just dropped Timothy off at school, so he is there, and I am dragging today. Oh my goodness. Do you ever have mornings where you wake up early, way before your alarm goes off, and you just can't get back to sleep? That's what happened to me this morning. I woke up about 5 o'clock this morning, and I tossed and turned until my alarm about 7:30, and I am feeling it this morning. Oh, so today is probably going to be a massive coffee day. Lots of caffeine. When I get home, I am going to take Jules out for her walk, and then I am going to be taking Justin to class and picking Timothy up right after I drop Justin off. Look what my youngest did as a joke. The coffee pods are supposed to go, oh my, it's stuck, seriously. The coffee pods are supposed to go in the bin, but he stuck the whole box in the bin to see if I would notice, and then forgot that he had done it. So, guess what Timothy's going to be doing today? You guessed it. Hey, grab a drink, coffee, tea, water, whatever you want, and let's go sit down and visit for a little bit. I have something I want to share with you. Okay, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just got a message from one of my friends. She follows me on YouTube, but she asked me this question through my Instagram. And I asked her if I could share it here on this channel, and she said yes. So she says, "Hi, Corinna. I was curious, your thoughts on being a stay-at-home mom. I too am one, but as my boys get older and need me less, I'm struggling. I would love any advice you may have." Okay, my thoughts on being a stay-at-home mom, I love it. I do. I have worked outside of the home, and I've worked when the boys were babies outside of the home, and I worked when they were older. I've worked while I homeschooled them. That's really tough. But the reason that I did that is because we needed the money at that time. I mean, when we were struggling, you know, at different times of our life and different things that was going on, we were struggling. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go get a job, because we just needed something a little extra just to get us through. So I know exactly what it's like to work outside the home. And what it is that you just basically have a full-time or a part-time job on top of all the housewife type stuff that you have to do. So you literally are working like 2 jobs, full-time jobs. And so that is something that if you do not need to work outside of the home, I highly encourage you not to do it. I know that in today's society, it is really, really pushed and stressed that we as women need to be out and we need to be working. And that's great, but for the people that seriously you don't need it, don't do it. Don't do that to your kids, and don't do that to your family. When you're at home, you get to focus literally on your children. You get to, you know, make them the meals that they like. You get to be there for all the school functions. You know, if they forget a lunch bag, you can run that in. You can run in a backpack if they need to. You can sign up for, you know, field trips. You can, I mean, it's endless the stuff that you get to do. You are your own boss. You don't answer to nobody but yourself when you are a stay-at-home mom. And I know my kids love that. They love having that stability in the home where if something happens, they can pick up the phone and be like, "Mom, I need," you know, or something like that, and they know that I'll be like, okay, I'll be there in just a second or something. And my boys at this age, they are in their 20s, so I've been through every single stage, you know, and you go from, you know, changing diapers and being there when they're sick into their school ages, and you're there for all the field trips and the concerts and all of that. And then you go into high school and then same thing, you know, and then you go into adult. And it is still, you are guiding, you are directing, you are helping that child in every single stage. And this past weekend I was talking to my husband about it, and because I have been questioned why I don't work outside of the home by people in my life have questioned me, or people I've run into, and they're just like, why, you know, what do you do? What do you do? And it's almost like demeaning. It almost belittles me, you know, belittles you a little bit, because you say, well, I stay at home, you know, but there's so much more than just staying at home. You do everything. You manage everybody's lives. You manage the whole entire house. You have a huge job, a huge responsibility. You are, you know, the chef. You are the laundry person. You are, you know, the daycare, because otherwise you have to be paying for a daycare. I mean, the list is endless of the things that you are in charge of. And my husband said, you know, if you look at it this way, he said, when your kids are older, just think you get a little bit more free time for yourself. You get to do something that you love to do. What do you love to do? You know, whether it be YouTube videos, you can do crafting, you can do scrapbooking, you can do, you know, go out and take piano lessons, or learn how to play drums and have a blast at it. I mean, seriously, go horseback riding, go, you choose something that you like to do and that you love, and do it. You know, do something for you, because this is your time to go do something for you, and don't feel guilty about it, because you work hard. You work very hard. Yeah, those are my thoughts on being a stay-at-home mom. At this point, I am going to continue to do it, because in our lives right now, I can't imagine not. I mean, right now, I mean, it's like we're down to one vehicle and both boys are in college. So right now, I'm helping them go back and forth to college and things like that. For me and Jason at this age, at this stage of our life, we have decided that right now for me to work outside the home would be just silly. I mean, maybe eventually I will, but if I don't, I don't. I mean, I'm actually, in my stage of my life, I'm actually getting to do the stuff that I enjoy doing. And I'm not having to focus on my children 100%. You know, I actually get to do something that I love. If you have anything to say to, you know, throw into this discussion, leave it down below in the comments, and we can discuss it here in the comments. Be nice, be kind to each other, and when we are discussing this, if you have any more questions, let me know, and I would love to answer them here on the channel. I think that's great, and I think this was a great question, so thank you so much for asking this. And look how neat you're doing that, T.
Very neat.
Very neat. The garbage bag is right there for the box, too.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, today is Tuesday, December 5th. December is clicking away, isn't it? This week is grocery shopping week, so I made out my menu plan, so I'm gonna share it with you here, and maybe it'll help give you some ideas for your menu plan. let me show you what I came up with for these next 2 weeks. Okay, we are going to be doing spaghetti, cheesy chicken tacos, potato soup, chili dogs, pastry burgers. I'm going to grab just boxed macaroni and cheese and add some Polish sausage to it. Tomato toasted cheese sandwiches, those have basil and mushrooms, all kinds of goodies going on. And then I'm going to make canned tomato soup to go with those. Chicken croissants, Spanish rice, and meatloaf. Last week's Vlogmas, I had a scene where I was pouring water into a machine, and I had a few of you ask me what that was that I was pouring water into. That is our humidifier. When we lived in Michigan, I always had a humidifier going in the winter because of static electricity. But here in Texas, it is so dry that we were getting bloody noses, and the static electricity was like insanely crazy here. So me and Jason got a humidifier that is large enough for the square footage of our home, and that's what I was filling with water. You can grab humidifiers that large or even larger at Lowe's and Home Depot, and I don't know if Walmart carries them or not, but I know this one we got at Lowe's or Home Depot, one or the other, so that's what that was. Okay, today I have a bunch of filming to do, so that is what I'm going to do, and it's perfect for me to be filming when I already have our dinner in the crock pot, and then I don't even have to worry about it today. So I figured I would take that opportunity and do that. Plus Timothy, it's his full day at school, so I'm not running back and forth today. I actually dropped him off and then I go back and I pick him up about 3 o'clock. So that gives me the whole afternoon now opened up, and I can get some of my videos put together, and I need to also do some editing because Crafty Christmas, my second one, goes up. Let's see, today's Tuesday, so it goes up Thursday, and I still have to edit that, and I have to do a voiceover, and I have to make an opening for it too. So I'm going to show you me in the working process, and while I'm doing that, you're going to notice that I changed my shirt and I add a vest and stuff to it, because that's what I do a lot of times is I just will change my shirt or add earrings or do something like that while I'm just sitting and talking to you and making videos. So that's how I do it. Not always, but sometimes that's how I do it. Most times that's how I do it. Okay, I'm gonna get busy doing that and get my work done for the afternoon. Hello, it is Wednesday, December 6th, and I am getting ready to take Timothy to class. I looked at the weather and it's 26 degrees out this morning. Yeah, that's a little chilly. Today, one of the things I need to do is I need to make out my grocery list. I did my menu plan the other day, and today I actually need to write all of it out. So I will be doing that after I drop the boys off at their classes.
I don't know if you can see it or not, but they must have had their sprinklers going this morning, and then the water just kind of frosted on top of their grass.
Me and Justin just dropped Timothy off at the testing center, and Justin is supposed to be home working on a quiz, right? Or studying for a test.
Yeah, procrastination.
And instead he's like, oh, I'll go with you, Mom.
I did.
Yes. And he's using me to get a pop, didn't you?
I
Except
did.
I didn't buy it.
I bought it.
You
But
did.
She took me
What'd
to
you
go
get?
Surge.
Nice. Stop. Oh my goodness. Stop. Okay. So Timothy's in the testing center and he is taking a, what test is he taking?
Math.
Is it math? Yuck.
His second to last.
Yes, yep, we're going to be wrapping it up for Christmas break pretty soon, so that's pretty exciting. Tonight for dinner, we are having shepherd's pie. Timothy requested it, and we haven't had shepherd's pie in a very long time, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I am going to go ahead and close out this vlog for the week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I will talk to you later.